Hey y'all, it's Donnie from Vet Home Collective, and today we're talking about how to turn your VA loan into money, like a printing machine, guys. Well, not literally, that is, because the feds will show up in your door. Trust me, I know. This is for all my veterans out there, especially the young veterans. This is what I call a house hack. It's not to be confused with your uncle's duct tape job of the roof. What I'm talking about here is buying a house with your VA loan, living in that house for 1 year, and then turning that sucker into an investment property. So just like our rifles, guys, let's break this down. Now imagine your drill sergeant yelling at you, "Private, why should you use your VA loan?" Well, Sergeant, because it's like having the government saying, "Hey, thanks for your service. Here's the cheat code for home ownership." The fact is, guys, here's the wild part. You can actually buy this home with 0% down. That's right, no 20% nonsense down payment, no PMI. That's mortgage insurance for you civilians who don't have cool benefits like us. And the fact is the rates are usually better than civilian loans as well too, such as conventional and FHA. It's like showing up to a knife fight with an Apache helicopter. Let's just say you buy a home for $400,000 using your VA loan. You live in that home for 1 year. Maybe you put up that American flag, smoke some ribs, yell at the squirrels, all the normal stuff. After a year, you don't have to sell that home. You turn that home into a rental. That's the hack. Boom. Now someone else is paying your mortgage. Someone else is running on that treadmill for you. All right, guys, let's talk about VA entitlement. No, not that I was a squad leader, so I get first dibs on the Xbox kind. This is your VA loan entitlement. Basically, how the VA guarantees your loan. Now, if you bought that $400,000 house, the VA is using up part of your benefit. Think of it like ammo. When you start with a full clip, but every time you squeeze that trigger, bap, bap, pew, pew, pew. It takes away a few rounds. But again, guys, here's the cool part. You can still use your VA loan again, as long as you have not hit your cap. This is usually around $1.2 million totaling, depending on where you live. Number two, you're actually living in the new house as your primary residence. So again, if that first home was $400,000, you may still have about $800,000 worth of entitlement. That's a big number, depending on the county loan limits. Now, what does this mean? Simply put, you can do it again. And another one. It's kind of like a Call of Duty respawn, but with houses. All right, guys, why is this such a big deal? Because now that house you bought is working for you. Someone else is paying down your mortgage. Someone else is running that hamster wheel for you. The home is gaining value over time, and you still got the VA loan in your back pocket to do it again and again. Another one. Now, instead of renting or waiting until you saved up a mountain of cash, the VA loan gets you in the game early because of your service. So let's say you do this 5 times over the next 10 years. You buy, live, rent. Buy, live, rent. Buy, live, rent. In 10 years, these 5 properties, the tenants will be covering your mortgage and potentially hundreds of $1,000s in equity. Now, that's just, I could buy a fancy grill type of money. That's like I can retire early and I can go golfing every Tuesday and Wednesday, pretty much any day that ends with a Y. So again, guys, there's a couple of ground rules for the house hack strategy. 1, you gotta live in the house for 1 year. That's the deal with the VA. It has to be your primary residence. 2, don't lie on the paperwork. Seriously, guys, the VA ain't playing. 3, be smart with your tenants. Screen people. Now, Uncle Randy may be cool at the barbecue, but Uncle Randy may be terrible at paying rent. 4, talk to a lender that knows VA loans. This ain't basic training, guys. You need the right team around you. Listen, guys, look, this ain't no millionaire hype, YouTube nonsense. This is real. It's practical. It's a way for veterans to build lifelong wealth. You earned this benefit. You fought for this benefit. Don't let it sit in a file folder next to your DD-214 and some old PT scores. Use it. Live in the home, build equity, rent it out, and repeat. Let me say that again. Use it. Live in the home, build equity, rent out, and repeat. That's the hack, guys. It's that simple. So subscribe for more vet-approved real estate tips. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, hit that bell. harder than a drill sergeant at 0500. And hey, if you got questions about how to pull this off in your area, drop them in the chat box. I can be reached at 331-229-0950 or Donnie at vethomecollective.com. Or shoot me a message. DM me, guys. Hey, I got you, battle buddy. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and go hack that house, baby.